2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Oh, he's hit it straight into the woods. No good there. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Not a bad play, that one. This one's for birdie. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
He's got this for his part.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently tied for second. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
all over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
13 feet to the hole. Like the look of this one. Well played. What an eagle. Currently 2 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Well, that should find the bunker. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Oh, so close. Putting for a bogey. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Currently 1 under for the day. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
That should set up another chance. Setting up.
Opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's disappointing. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. That's pretty tidy. Oh, that's a clutch par. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a pretty handy shot. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And there it is. Just one off the lead after that hole. This hole is a par 5. Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one. Woof. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I can handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Sitting at -1, currently tied 3rd, just a couple out of top spot. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Ooh, nice line. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down? Okay, time to return to the action. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is important. Big par putt here.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Going with the hybrid. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
74 feet from the cup.
That one had eyes for it the whole way. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Currently has a share of 2nd place. A long par 4 this hole. That's a big drive. Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
Opting for the 6 iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's brilliant out of the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Well, Rich, this player is 9 holes into this event. How would you rate their performance in this rivalry that they've struck up with their playing partner?
Luke, so far so good against their rival, but let's face it, there's a lot of golf yet to be played. However, I'm thinking, as they say in the movie, are you not entertained?
quality shot, that one. Second shot here at the 10th. Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Tracking. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This hole is a par 4. This one's bunker bound. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot.
This one is chewing fiber.
Let's return to live play now. Well, sometimes in the game it gives you good breaks and then you get bad ones. Unfortunately, this one's a bad one. Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Well played, mate. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Currently in first position. This hole is a par 3.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
Going with the 7. Oh, well done. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 5th place.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. It's up, but could be in. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. That's an awful error. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Going with the 8-iron here. And he's safely on the green.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
That will work. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
This is a good chance. Well played. And that will take him to 6 under. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. That's tidy. This shot from around 210 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the 5-iron here. This one looks like it's going left.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here.
No, that's too bad. 4 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Wind took that one offline in a hurry.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Just didn't drop. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Not bad. From about 200 yards out.
Wind coming right at him.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, it looks like it's too much club on this one. It's a little wayward.
Blame the caddy.
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back.
And he's down there.
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Pretty sure that one's headed left. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Such soft hands.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
So far, so good.
That signs off on this player's performance for the day. Well, that's a lovely way to finish the opening round. Out in front, the leader. Sounds great.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Luke Hilby alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That's not the shot he was hoping for.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
A birdie putt awaits.
Oh, just missed.
A par putt awaits.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second.
Now with the honour on a par 5. You like that, didn't you? This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
And he's hit that inside the range. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is their look at birdie.
Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the current standings. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Ouch, that hurts. That'll sting a bit. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Well done. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Teeing off here at the 4th.
That's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 9th.
Oh, don't tell me. Did she hold that?
What a play from the rough. Was hoping to get on the green and does one better.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
He's currently sitting in first place. This hole here is a par 4. Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner. But the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, 2-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players. And that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 6th hole. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And this is an extremely long putt. They might even have to hinge on this one. One wheat bix too many, I think. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And that's their fourth birdie of the day.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th. This one might roll into the rough. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Harold Varner III. This one might need to get down a little. Oh, well played.
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
Putting for birdie.
Looking great now.
And you've held it. What a monster. And let's have one more look at that shot.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Now 8 shots in front. We've reached the 8th hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That's inside the house of opportunity. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, so close.
Putting for a par here.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time now to take in the 9th hole. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it?
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down?
Yeah, magical shot out of the bunker, that one. And back to the play, shall we? Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. Nice line. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. One win is good, but 2 wins would be great. And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Yes, they've made it. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Time to face a par 4 now. Second shot here on the 11th. That was wonderfully done. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
A look to get to 13 under par.
Looking for another birdie here.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed.
That's frustrating.
A par putt on the table. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
It was on a good line. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look.
Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots.
Time to face a par 4. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
How close was that to going down? Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's HV3.
We could see the focus on their face when they were standing over it. Excellent concentration. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
Let's begin the 14th.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously, a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick. Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
"19 feet to the hole." Ooh. This one's for bogey.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
And now that finds him in first place. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Well, it'd be nice to see them bounce back after the drop shot at the last.
That dog will hunt.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Nice recovery there.
Great touch.
Well, this player's mighty fine. Their lead is now 9 after that performance. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. That might be one club too many. Yeah, quality shot that.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A 7-footer right here. Looking good. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. Now at the 17th hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From around 180 yards out. Yeah, nicely played. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Little birdie look in here.
Shame it didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. Well hold. Let's move on. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe plate, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there.
Well struck. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Just needs this one to kick right. That's just inside the range.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, he's up, Tiger.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
We're 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Just didn't drop. Bogey putt coming up here. And with that, this round comes to a close. And as the second round comes to a close, they've continued their wonderful play. A nice buffer there on top of the leaderboard.
Flawless is what this player has been through 2 rounds so far, Luke. Absolutely flawless. Amazing performance.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.